Hi. In a village, there were two friends, very close friends to each other. From their school days, childhood days, they studied college together and they lived their life together in the same place. And they are on the verge of 70 years old. Meaning, one was totally into believing God. Not only that, he played big role in constructing temples in 2-3 places in his lifetime, especially on Lord Krishna. So he built temples and is a very staunch believer of existence of God. Whereas his friend, who was all through with him, doesn't even believe in existence of God. He went on telling people that there is no God, and he lived that kind of life. But both were friends together for close to 70 years. They were wanting to validate, maybe one of them who believed in God and then helped in construction of temple, wanting to know whether his friend is having truth or does really God exist. So it was going in his mind for long. And he was wanting to validate that. So a saint came to that village, and that saint was sitting under a tree and addressing a group of his disciples who always travel along with him, and some of the villagers who were sitting there. It was a normal discourse, and the person who had belief in God was waiting to see this saint to clarify his doubt which was there in his mind. He waited for the discourse to come to an end. With so much of hesitancy, he walked towards that saint, and with folded hands he asked, "Dear great learner, I have a doubt in my mind. All through I have been believing that God exists, but my friend keeps on saying there is no God. And I even helped in constructing 2-3 temples in my lifetime. And I believe that there is always God around us." For which the saint, hearing all this, thought for a while and said, "There is no God." With that, he closed his eyes and he started meditation. This was a real shock for that person. All through in his 70 years, he has been thinking that God is there and he has been living his life all through. But he thought he will validate his point of view. But this saint is saying there is no God. With so much of confusion in his mind, he started walking towards his house. On the way, he met his friend who has been telling that there is no God. And he narrated what the saint has told him. And he said, "The saint is saying that there is no God. All through I have been believing that and then living my life." So this has made his friend very curious to go to that saint and then check with what he has to say for his view. So the atheist who doesn't believe in God went to him and then asked, "O learned, dear saint, please tell me, I have been all through saying that there is no God, but my friend has been objecting to it and saying there is God. What is that you have to say on this? What is your view on that?" So he knows what he told his friend. So he was waiting for the saint to respond to his point of view. The saint closed his eyes, thought for a while and said, "There exists God." This was a real shock for that person who has all through been saying that there is no God. But now that the saint has told this, he could not believe that, and he said he needs to find out, validate. He needs to really check on that. And he went back. The disciple of this saint was observing both the incidents, and he became restless. And he wanted to check with the saint in the evening. I've been becoming very restless. Morning you said to that person who believed in God that there is no God. Now evening another person came, his friend, he has been all through saying there is no God, but you told him there is God. Please let me know whether what I am practicing is right or wrong. For which the saint said, you continue practicing what you are actually searching. No, this is not the reply I am looking for. Please let me know whether there is God or not. The disciples started asking. The saint said, religion, what you are practicing or what they are practicing, is the belief of somebody else. They have been following what others believed, right or wrong. Whereas spirituality is the inner realization. So I want both of them to actually search the truth from within, leaving all those external factors aside. And hence I told both of them what they believed wrong, so that the search starts from today. So my dear friends, in this world we have so much of beliefs which has been thrust on us. Kindly validate it, search for yourself, and then know the truth. In Tamil there is a Tirukkural, Epporul yar yar vai ketpinum, apporul meipporul kanbadarivu. So meaning, whatever source or whatever information that is coming from any source, you please check it for yourself and then take it for your life. So do that inner search and find out what is the truth and then follow that. Earlier there was the same saint has told, you have to search your mind within, and when you search your mind, you can see slowly all the thoughts which is coming in you were turning out to be your mind and then taking you away from yourself. So go inward, search for that, and then you will find the total relaxation and peace, and then you can spread the joy of happiness all through. Thank you very much for patiently watching. Bye.